Mr. Jones, the stockholders are concerned. They are saying that our operating costs are too high and the latest problems we have had in production are not helping. Rework and warranty costs are on the rise and profitability is dropping.
That is not good, Jim. We are just coming out of the economic depression and cannot cut more people. But if we have to, we have to. That seems to be the only way we can show immediate results, but it always seems to hurt us more later.
I have had accounting look into our condition. It seems that our largest indirect operating costs are energy and maintenance. We are working on a few energy initiatives, but don't know where to begin in maintenance. They suggested we cut out all planned programs and concentrate only on fixing equipment when it breaks. The maintenance managers are upset, saying that is what we are already doing, and that is why our costs are high. Operations says that they are having enough trouble with equipment and keeping it running.
What if we just outsource our maintenance so that we eliminate the staff and workers? They are not our core business and may be hired by the outsource company, and it will make the books look good for our next quarterly statement.
Some companies do that, and it might work. But we do not have good benchmarking data for our industry to predict the impact. On the other hand, we might get a positive response from the stockholders.
That is true, until it becomes a problem again next year, right?
Yes.
Then what are our other options? What can we do to make our stockholders happy, reduce our actual costs, and sustain that improvement? Can we also have a positive impact on our productivity, product quality, rework, asset life, and energy costs? These problems are really keeping me up at night, especially when capital improvements are not an option right now.
I have seen many other companies start reliability programs that impact all of those areas. It seems to be catching on, and a new group of professionals, called reliability engineers, are addressing these business opportunities.
I'm worried, Jim, that this might be another business fad. A name that would probably cause us to have to increase our costs. It sounds like a big risk and a lot of change.
Actually, reliability engineering is an offshoot of industrial engineering, using many of the rules and science that have been in place for millennia. Just like industrial engineering became a discipline in the early 20th century and business management in the last 50 years, reliability engineers were selected from different disciplines. Now people are graduating from accredited reliability engineering programs.
Are you saying that reliability engineering as a practice has been around for a long time, but reliability engineering, the discipline, is relatively new?
Yes. It is gaining ground fast as companies are finding that getting their asset management and maintenance under control is having a significant impact on profitability. Recently, a number of companies have listed poor maintenance as one of the reasons that their stocks have performed poorly.
Then what can we do?
One of the maintenance managers suggested we look into an organization called the Society for Maintenance and Reliability Professionals, or SMRP. This organization has been developing benchmarking information, key performance indicators, and best practices to address these problems for many years.
How can this organization help us?
They have an annual conference, networking events, local chapters, a body of knowledge, and benchmarking information that we can put to good use immediately. We can learn what others are doing, and we can balance our key performance indicators against others in the industry. Our maintenance personnel can obtain training as well as our maintenance managers.
What else can they do for us?
Much more. One thing I found interesting is that they have an American National Standards Institute certificate program called the Certified Maintenance and Reliability Professional, or CMRP.
But aren't we looking for experience? Many of these certificate programs are theory and academic, requiring only book knowledge.
Yes. That is what makes a CMRP different. You cannot study for the exam. It is based on experience and covers 5 pillars of knowledge, including business and management, manufacturing process reliability, equipment reliability, organization and leadership, and work management.
If it is based on experience, won't some people avoid taking it because they think they might fail?
That is also important to us. First, the people who take the CMRP exam are confident in their abilities. Second, We need people who are willing to make aggressive and positive changes in our maintenance organization. We do not want people who are afraid of change, or who are not willing to take calculated risks that will show significant improvements.
What if our present maintenance managers take the exam and do not pass?
They will receive information on which of the 5 pillars they are weakest and strongest. We can use that to help us in their professional growth and training. A majority of managers with at least 5 years of maintenance management experience pass the first try and most of the rest pass the second time.
That means that we can find experience through CMRP when we recruit plus use the exam as a test to increase the skills of our existing people?
Yes. In 2011, SMRP will also release another certification program for maintenance technicians. It will also be American National Standards Institute accredited and will be based on experience. This will allow us to make sure we have the most effective maintenance organization we can have, and will result in improvement in asset return on investment, product quality, energy costs, and rework, and will make our investors happy. From what I know, reliability programs often have a significant short-term improvement in all of these areas that continues to grow for many years.
So, where do we start?
We start by contacting SMRP through smrp.org. We can join as an organization, or have our staff join individually. We can also have human resources require future maintenance management hires have the CMRP. A number of companies, especially Fortune 500, are doing that now.
The future is looking brighter already. Let's get started and make SMRP part of our corporate strategy.